Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. And today I tried out the makeup that came in my Ipsy Glam Bag plus a few extras. They are on my face right now. If you want to know the good, the bad, the ugly, the everything, basically, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, so our first product is a primer. So let me tell you what we got on my face really quick. I don't know where that burst of energy came from. I think it's because I have not left the house. Maybe let's say 5 days from this sickness. So, cabin fever. All right, I have the Brow Wiz, the CoverGirl Thin Brow Pencil, and the ABH Clear Brow Gel on. And I did a quick spritz of the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. Now for primer, I know that the YouTube world likes to hype things up a little bit, in case you haven't noticed. Something that was very hyped up, and might still be, is this Tarte Silk Canvas Primer. I've used it a bunch. I mean, I've made a dent. I think it's an okay primer. I would rate it okay. I would never go out and buy it again. That's my rating. But I feel like this primer has made this primer the second most hyped up primer in the world, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which everyone is saying is a dupe for this thing. So I know I'd never pay for this thing again, but I'm very interested in knowing if this is as amazing as the world makes it seem. Okay, so here is the packaging. Very standard e.l.f. packaging. I mean, it's definitely a very similar color, different smells. It feels different for sure. This one's very like soft to the touch. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna try this, pretending I've never, okay, all right. Oh, okay, getting my finger in there. All right, my finger is coated. So, see, the thing is, I want to like this one more because I was so underwhelmed by the Tarte one after hearing the entire world announce that it was like the best primer in the world and it was worth all this money. Actually, so far, I like the way this one feels being applied more than the Tarte one. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. That one felt really nice going on. Now, pore filling really isn't ever my concern when it comes to priming. I prefer hydration, and that is one of the things I liked this because I do know it does some pore filling, but it's not silicone-y. It just kind of feels like a nice cream going over your face, and that's what I would say it has going for it. For a lot less money, this one doesn't seem so bad so far. Like, my skin feels very soft right now, which I'm digging. Okay, so now into our first Ipsy Glam Bag Plus product, and that is this IT Cosmetics brush. It is so soft. I'm so excited to use it. So I figured let's try it with a stick foundation. This is the Makeup Revolution foundation. This is the shade F1, and let's see how it works. Okay, what the heck? I picked this foundation because I never liked the way it looks on my face, and I was like, maybe this magical brush will make it look good. What the heck? It looks so good. What is this magicalness? What the heck? I am so... Okay, it's looking a little ghostly right now. Hopefully the bronzing will fix that, but it doesn't look cakey. It usually looks very cakey on my skin, which is why I don't always reach for it. But I'm not mad right now, and that's for sure. I'm going to go conceal, and then I will be back with something else. Okay, so I used the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer. And then to keep on theme with the Makeup Revolution foundation stick, we're gonna contour with it. In one of the Walmart favorite boxes, I got a new brush. This is from Moda, and this is their BMX 180 Buffer Brush. I've never used any brushes from Moda before, but this is like hefty, like it's got some weight to it. So I wanna try it out. And this is shade F11. I actually feel like it did a really nice job like diffusing it and not just like pushing it around in its area because it's like a little bit thicker. Me likey. I feel like the lighting isn't the greatest in this video because it's kind of late at night and we lost all our natural lighting. Sorry guys, I'm trying. One day I'll be good. Alrighty, I'm gonna go set this puppet and then we'll try some eyeshadow. And we're back. I set under my eyes with the Too Faced Born This Way powder and the rest of my face with the Bare Minerals Translucent Powder Duo. Set all the powders with the Pacifica Crystal Dew Setting Spray. And then I lined my waterlines with the NARS Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner. This is the black one. Now I'm going to try out the eyeshadow palette that came in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. This is from Tarte. This is their Dream Big palette. I really like the size of this palette. So it has 8 eyeshadows and it appears that there's only 2 fully matte shadows, but I'm okay with that because one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes is the Too Faced Chocolate Gold Bar, and that only has a very small choice of mattes, but they're mattes that you can work with to create a really nice look with the shimmers. So that's kind of going to be my goal for today. So I think my plan is to start with the shade Ambitious right here as a transition, and I will be going in with the fluffy brush from Alamar Cosmetics. It is a powdery formula, so I know that does bother some people. It doesn't really bother me that much. As long as I can make a pretty eye look, I'm fine with it. And I just make sure to tap off my brush before going in, just so that the fallout doesn't get all over my face. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shade in the center called Happening and put that towards the outer half of my eye. I will say this is a very scented eyeshadow palette. Once again, that does not bother me, but I know that's not everyone's favorite. I am getting a little bit of fallout with this shade. I'm going to go in with this shade You Can on the inner half. These are not the best eyeshadows I've ever worked with. I mean, that's for sure. Would I pay $30 for this palette? No, but I don't think they're that bad. And then I'm going to go with This Is It, which is up in this corner in the center. Kind of blend that all together. I feel like that shade Happening, the purple, like kind of disappeared. It has a lot of fallout. Okay, I'm going to go back in with Ambitious and kind of blend everything together. I'm going to use the tapered blending brush from e.l.f. and go in with the other matte, which is Go For It. This shade is not blending. What the heck? It's just not moving. Okay. I want to like this palette. Everything is just blending. The shimmers just keep disappearing and like blending away, and that dark brown is not blending in. Oh, this is bad. All right. All right. I'm gonna take that dark brown again and go for it under the lash line. I'm gonna try maybe the You Can again and see if it stays. The shimmers just keep disappearing. Okay. This is very unfortunate. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blender Brush. Just try to, one last effort here. I'm gonna try and add Risk Taker right here, maybe in the inner corner. Well, that one's pretty. I like that shade. Well, that's as good as that's getting, and I put a lot of work into it. This sucks. I didn't want to not like it, but I really don't like it. That's 0 for 2 on Tarte palettes the last 2 months. Whoo boy. All right, I'm gonna go bronze and I'll be right back. Okay, so I bronzed with the Wet n Wild contouring palette and contoured with the Catrice Prime and Fine contouring palette. Now I have this that came in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. This is the NYX Sweet Cheeks Blush Palette. There are a lot of options here. For some reason, this one up here calls to me, so that's the one we're gonna go with. I don't think I've ever had a blush palette with 8 full blushes in it. It's a lot. Oh, I like that shade. I've never used a blush from NYX before, but that shade's really pretty. So that was my SL Miss Glam 41 brush. I love this for blush. And then I always go in with the BH 124 brush just to diffuse the edges a little. So, I mean, I know it's hard to judge an 8-pan blush palette, but so far, so good is all I can really say on it. I'll keep testing it out and let you guys know. Now I'm going to highlight, set my makeup, and I have 2 more products to try. Okay, so I highlighted with the Maybelline Master Chrome that they did in collaboration with Nikki Tutorials. And then I set my face with the Pacifica Crystal Dew again. Now I have a new mascara to try. So this is actually from the Sephora collection brand. This is the Lash Craft Big Volume Mascara. Instantly amp up lashes for big volume. Saturated black pigments plus polymers make lashes appear thicker and bolder. Nourishing jojoba seed oil helps prevent clumping and flaking. Curved brush hugs every lash. I think this came in one of the Sephora play boxes that I bought. So here is the tube and here is the wand. Let's see if those claims are real. Okay, for actually 1 coat, that looks really good. I'm gonna do my thing and then we'll talk about it. I'm impressed. I really like the way this worked. I'm very happy with this so far. Okay, my last product is a red lipstick, so I figured let me remember to line my lips for once. This is the CoverGirl Lip Perfection in the shade 215 Passion. Okay, so this came in my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus. This is from the brand Finding Ferdinand. They said this is a $30 lipstick, which is unbelievable to me. The shade is called Nob Hill Drive. All right, I don't wear red lipstick a lot, so this better be amazing. This is definitely not like a shade I ever wear. This is a very pinky red. I prefer more of the orangey reds, but that's okay. Worth $30. I wouldn't say it feels any different. That's something I could buy from the drugstore. All right, time for the review. First, the e.l.f. Putty Primer. I liked it. I think the foundation is sitting really well on top of this. So 100% would recommend this over the Tatcha, like without a doubt. We tried 2 brushes. This IT Cosmetics brush, I can't believe. This is probably the first time I'll ever say that I genuinely like the Makeup Revolution foundation stick. I've never liked it before today. So I blame the brush. This Moda brush, I liked the way it blended out the contour. It's a little bit thicker than what, it's an interesting shape. It just feels like a good brush. I didn't even know they sold Moda at Walmart. So I'm gonna have to look for these next time I'm there because I've never really, I've heard great things about it, about the brand, but I've just never tried them. I feel like we all know how I feel about this Tarte palette. I really wanted to like it. Like I really, really, really wanted to like it. But oh my God, like $30 for this thing. In my video where I tried that CoverGirl palette, the pigment was so much better. The shimmers did not disappear. There was no fallout. Like it's just crazy to me how bad this really was. I genuinely really like this blush palette. I will continue to try other shades, but I'm happy with this. And honestly, I think it's better than that Tarte palette, and this is a drugstore brand. Next was the Sephora Collection Lash Craft Mascara. I think my lashes look really, really good. I'm happy with this. I always like when I find things in the Sephora collection that are good, since that brand is relatively affordable as far as Sephora prices go. And this Finding Ferdinand lipstick, I mean, even if it was a more wearable color in my life, I would not recommend it because $30 for a bullet lipstick is insane. And I don't know what makes this more special than, you know, going to the store and getting L'Oreal or CoverGirl or Wet n Wild. Like my Wet n Wild lipsticks I wear all the time and those are like $3. So I wouldn't recommend Finding Ferdinand to anyone. And yeah, those were my final thoughts. Let me know, have you guys tried any of these products? Is this what came in your Ipsy Glam Bag Pluses? What were your thoughts? Leave me a comment down below and let me know. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.